Brittney Griner has apparently been released from a Russian prison. The exchange was 1-for-1, and it was the exchange that has been on the table for months now. Arms dealer Viktor Bout. This is according to at least one U.S. official. Brittney Griner set to be released, though, Allison. We're just getting this news in our ears and learning more right now. But this is big news.
Yeah, and a lot of experts we spoke to didn't think that really would happen based on the situation with Russia. Amy, just want to get your initial thoughts on this.
Well, that doesn't seem like a very fair trade now, does it? You have somebody who was smoking pot occasionally for somebody who is illegally selling weapons. And, you know, I'm happy to hear that an American is going to be released. That's good news. Of course, I mean, what she did was illegal. She knew better, but she still got herself into some trouble. I don't think she deserved the sentence that was given to her by any means, but the swap, that's not a fair swap.
Yeah, so Brittney Griner was sentenced to 9 years in a Russian jail. She was caught with cannabis oil in her bag. That wasn't a smart move, obviously, but 9 years is ridiculous. Viktor Bout, though, Hogan, I'm sure you're familiar with that name. He sold arms to the Taliban. His nickname, the Merchant of Death.
Sure. Smoking pot for the smoking gun. I mean, that's not a good trade, as Mr. Tarkanian pointed out there. But I gotta make the other obvious issue here is that Donald Trump was able to get hostages back at a record pace, and we didn't have to give away the store. We didn't have to have these crazy trades for people. We just got them back because Donald Trump said, you're going to give them back to the United States, and we did that. That was a success for that administration. But this is a problem on so many levels. Look, Brittney Griner broke the laws of Russia, obviously. Was it a harsh sentence? You better believe it was. But I think that comports with the rules and the laws in Russia. This is someone in Brittney Griner who consistently runs down the United States, doesn't like this country, thinks it's the root of all evil, the cause of the world's problems. I wonder what she's going to say now that she's back. Chances are her mind hasn't changed at all. But that time in a Russian jail, I would imagine for most people out there who continue to run down this country, may shake some sense into their psyche on the way this country operates compared to other countries in the world.
We're just getting this news right now, so we will learn more. Nothing about Paul Whelan. And we've talked a lot about Paul Whelan on Wake Up America. He is the former Marine who was detained at a Moscow hotel back in December 2018, I believe, still in Russia. But Brittney Griner, I'm sure her celebrity status adds to the narrative here.
Hogan, I want to just kind of get your quick reaction because we know there will be a White House press briefing today. I know that Karine Jean-Pierre will be asked about this. I do wonder, though, if the media will ask those questions, you know, what Amy brought up, who they traded her for. And it seems that obviously the Biden administration, Biden signed off on this, that they will take extreme credit for this. But there's that other side there that they traded her for this person, you know, this person who traded arms.
Viktor Bout.
Yeah.
Yeah, no question. It's not a fair trade, obviously. I mean, this is kind of no par for the course with the left. Remember Bo Bergdahl, a deserter, someone who broke and violated military code and, of course, laws. Barack Obama traded him for like 5 terrorists. I think that was the swap that we let out of prison. This is absolutely ridiculous. And it shows kind of the weakness of this president, Joe Biden, on the global stage. When that's the trade, a basketball player who got caught with cannabis oil versus the Merchant of Death being released, it doesn't make any sense at all. And I'm glad Brittney Griner is coming back. I think anybody wrongfully imprisoned in these other countries should come back. But the fact is, this is a really, really bad trade, sets a bad precedent. And while they will take a victory lap, I don't think anyone's going to really look at this and say, wow, what a fair, even swap this was.
Right.
Great move by the Biden administration, despite the spin.
Yeah, it's just interesting, the timing, too. We reported a week ago that there was a deal maybe on the table. We've heard a lot about this, but anybody with the nickname Merchant of Death, that is enough to raise eyebrows. And you just wonder, well, what happens to him now? Is he back in circulation now? Trading arms to the Taliban at a time when we've surrendered Afghanistan, Kabul, our own embassy there, to terrorist organizations. You know, don't forget about that Al-Qaeda leader that was killed right outside Kabul. in a drone strike. This is concerning. I think the media will grab this story and say this is a huge win for the administration.
Yeah, President Biden is set to speak at 8:30 Eastern time this morning. So we'll see what he has to say about that and if he takes any questions if the media is there.
Yeah, about 15 minutes until that happens. Meantime,